David Green, born September 7, 1953, is an American former professional gridiron football running back who played for both the Montreal Alouettes and the Hamilton Tiger Cats of the Canadian Football League and the Cleveland Browns of the National Football League. Born September 7, 1953 in Jacksonville, North Carolina, he attended Richlands High School and Chowan Junior College. In Murfreesboro, North Carolina, he played his university football at Edinboro University in Edinboro, Pennsylvania, playing in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference in 1975 and 1976. Green was named Honorable Mention All-American by the Associated Press and to the Conference All-Star Team. In 19 games he had a career average 104 rushing yards per game at Edinboro. He was inducted into the Edinboro Hall of Fame on April 30, 1988. Green played with the Montreal Alouettes of the CFL for 3 seasons. He played 5 games in 1978, 16 games in 1979 and 14 games in 1980. He also played in 2 Grey Cup games, the 66th Grey Cup and 67th Grey Cup. His best year was 1979, when he rushed 287 times for 1,678 yards and he had 9 100-yard-plus rushing games. His best day came on October 27, 1979, against the Ottawa Rough Riders, when he rushed 29 times for 212 yards. He also scored 3 touchdowns against the Toronto Argonauts on October 22, 1979. He was the CFL's Most Outstanding Player award and an All-Canadian All-Star that season. He was an All-East Division All-Star in 1980. His best Grey Cup game was the 67th Grey Cup against the Edmonton Eskimos, when he led all players with 142 rushing yards, the 3rd highest single game total. In a close loss, he won the Grey Cup Most Valuable Player award for this performance. Following his All-Star performance, he publicly announced his intention to bargain for a better Alouettes contract for the 1980 CFL season, as his contract stated if he won the 1979 Most Outstanding Player award, he could renegotiate. In his dealings, he made public comments about seeking $1 million, sought a trade with the Toronto Argonauts, and, in June 1980, even filed retirement papers to force the Alouettes' hand, who stated Green would have to honor the original contract if a mutual agreement could not be reached. Finally, a deal was signed prior to the first regular season game. Prior to the 1981 CFL season, new Alouettes owner Nelson Scalbania traded Green and Keith Baker to the Hamilton Tiger Cats in exchange for the negotiating rights to Vince Ferragamo, which they held. Green was benched for the 4th quarter of a July game against the Calgary Stampeders after he insisted on taping up an injured ankle despite new head coach Frank Cush's outlawing of the practice of taping ankles and shoes. In 1982, Green played for the Cleveland Browns of the NFL during the strike-shortened season, returning a single kickoff for 13 yards.